Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. We're going to talk about Fubo TV because apparently my boy Jeremy LaFufu, the grifting gremlin in Las Vegas, is celebrating that Fubo TV is up 44% off of amazing financial statements, very powerful liquidity ratios, and general euphoria for such an amazing business. Now, we know that over the past year, Fubo's down 2% because it's a piece of garbage, and we know over the last 5 years, it's down 79%. This looks like a company that's going bankrupt, I'm just saying. But apparently the stock went up the last month, so now it's a good investment. See, you people are so stupid. This is how your little monkey brains work, your little pea brains work. It's massive decline, company probably going bankrupt. Nothing matters. The only thing that matters is the 1 month return, not the future prospects of the business. No, last month, Jeremy mentioned it in a video, and then it went up, so he's a genius. You guys are freaking stupid bugs. You're a bunch of insects and bugs. So why is Fubo soaring, okay? Well, the stock is up because Fubo is mad that there's a joint venture of 3 different large players in the streaming media. Walt Disney, Fox Corp, and Warner Bros. Discovery. They all announced a joint venture to basically have this plan where they all get together and they all offer sports streaming. It's a monopoly almost, you might say. And Fubo isn't happy about that because Fubo is also in the sports ball, low IQ American Bud Light swilling, bloated beer gut, popcorn, Doritos eating community. And they are concerned that this joint venture between these 3 major players will massively eat into their subscriber growth and, basically hurt the profitability of the business, okay? Because basically it's almost like a monopoly. These three joint players come together. These 3 big players come together. Fubo has since filed a lawsuit. Okay, I don't really understand law that much because it's freaking ridiculous scamming garbage. But the stock went up because a judge approved Fubo's request for a preliminary injunction against the plan. So Fubo doesn't want these guys to get together to make a joint streaming venture. And a judge approved a preliminary injunction. Okay, that doesn't sound like a victory in court to me personally. That sounds like the judge is like, okay, we got to pump the brakes here. Let's talk about this. That's what it seems like to me, but maybe I'm crazy, okay? So that's why Fubo's stock is up. Now, let's look at the financial statements, because I know Jeremy LaFave, he covers the financials. He's a freaking idiot. You know what he does? He watches my videos. He horribly copies what I have to say, and he just speaks with confidence, not really knowing what he's saying, and you dope losers buy it, because you're a bunch of bugs. But at this point, it doesn't even bother me. It's like I've already accepted Jeremy's he's never gonna go away because it's the people are just stupid. I mean, what am I gonna do? Okay, so this is the financial statements comparing December 31st, 2023 to June 30th, 2024. We see a drop in cash from $254 million all the way down to $155 million. Okay, they burned $90 million of cash. Accounts receivables down. That's interesting. And total current assets are $280 million. Okay? Mostly cash, mostly accounts receivable, which is very liquid. It's either cash on hand or payments are going to receive soon from their customers. What are their current debts? $464 million. So you have a cash flow negative business, which we'll see in a second, that doesn't have enough cash on hand or receivables or anything to pay off all of their debts due within a year. We have accounts payable of $37 million. Accrued expenses. So an accrued expense is an expense you've incurred but you haven't paid yet. $308 million. The accrued expenses alone are more than all of their current assets. That's not good. Oh my God. They don't have enough cash or cash equivalents to pay off their debts within a year. Now, if they were a cash positive business, they would have cash coming in from their profits or whatever, and they could, use that to pay their bills. But they're burning cash. So where's the money going to come from to pay these short-term debts? You look at their long-term assets, it's mostly intangibles and goodwill. They don't have any long-term investments they could sell to generate cash to pay off these short-term debts. This company might sink. If they couldn't issue shares, they would sink. On top of that, this is not good. On top of that, they have $352 million of debt. Okay, they paid off looks like $40 million, which, dude, they should be just hoarding cash just to survive the short-term debts. They have $350 million of debt, and they have like no actual like tangible assets to offset that. They probably took this debt to acquire a bunch of other businesses. So that's why they have this huge goodwill balance. And another thing, 60% of their assets is goodwill. And if we add up their intangible assets, basically almost all of their assets, 70% of their assets are intangible assets. 70% of all their assets, okay? If you took out their intangible assets, they would be massively underwater. This company's massively debt-laden. Short-term debts, bills due now, and long-term debts. This company's a disaster, okay? I mean, and they're not even cash flow positive. That's the big problem. Now, we look at their revenue. This is what Jeremy I can't even say that. I don't even want to say that curse word. Don't do it strong, man. Don't do it. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. The children are watching you. So they have growing revenue. Okay, revenue's going up. Great. Advertising revenue's up. Subscription revenue. That's wonderful. Okay. Look at their subscription margins. Their subscriber-related expenses. Their gross margin isn't that high. Okay. They generated $362 million of subscriptions, but they spent $326 of subscriber-related expenses. And then they have broadcasting and transmission, sales and marketing, technology, general and admin. They're losing money. $35 million operating loss in 3 months. And now they got legal fees. Now they got to fight against a monopoly. Interest expense is up. Look at that. Yeah, and how do they pay their interest expense? Oh, they can't because they're losing money. They're just dipping into their savings account. Gain, oh yeah, let's just pay off our long term. I mean, maybe it's coming due soon. I don't freaking know, but they need to be holding on to their cash as much as they can, okay? This is not good. No, let's go check the stock outstanding. Okay. Between June 30th, 2024 and December 31st, 2023, they issued a total of, 10% it looks like? 10% more shares. And then they basically just burned all the cash. It's gone. This thing is this is a Jeremy stock right here, man. Okay, you can see all the stock they issued. Okay, look. Since December 31st, 2022, so this is like, a year and a half and some change. They went from 209 million shares outstanding to 292. So that's almost a 50% increase in shares outstanding in like a year and a half. Jeremy, man. But my man, he's got a mansion. Oh, he's richer than you. Oh, he's better than you. Look at this. For the 6 months ended June 30th, 2024, they burned $98 million in cash. Okay? $98 million of cash burned in 6 months. Oh my God. Oh my, they're done. And they can't issue a lot of stock because their stock price is so low. Like, this company's done, dude. There's a very good chance this company is done. Okay? I don't know how expensive put options are, but this company is in huge trouble. I could definitely see bankruptcy. No joke. Okay? But Jeremy's got a mansion. He's got a big hat. He wears hats. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you want a sponsored video, $50, see the pinned comment below. If you want a one-on-one tutoring session with a certified public accountant, $75 an hour, see the pinned comment below. And if you want to check out an awesome book called Stop Being a Broke Loser, it's on Amazon. Stop Being a Broke Loser. Check it out. It's my book. It's amazing. Buy it. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.